How's it going out there? This is Splattercat with episode 14 of our Let's Play of Gnomoria. We do have a working military now, which is something that I am pretty happy about. We are still vaguely cheating by walling ourselves in. The more and more I read, the more and more I realize I screwed the pooch on this one. Some people are saying to have 10 military gnomes, like, by the beginning of, like, your first day, you know? Like, oh my god, really? Like, I don't know. They're cutting clippings right now, which is great, because I would like the turnaround on this to really just be... I would like to get all kinds of wood taken care of here. I'm thinking about undesignating some of this field, because I've heard bad things can happen if you have too much food. And then that would also leave me a little more room for orchards. So I'm thinking that if I take this and designate this farm like half size maybe, and just continue to call that a wheat field, and then I think if I remove the designation from here and redesignate it as a strawberry farm, like maybe that big, and then we'll just see what happens from there. They are moving food finally, which is a first. And they are storing up for the future, which is good. I'm only doing something like this because if it goes wrong, I have plenty of food and water to catch myself if this idea just goes horrifically bad. I'm still a little vexed about how and when they're going to chop these trees down. I know for now they are harvesting clippings so they can grow more, which is fine. I'm perfectly happy with that idea. It looks like our fields are getting rained out and destroyed, which is fine. That's pretty much what I was hoping would happen. I've heard that bad things show up if you have too much food, and I am trying to limit my horrid situation here, which, you know, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. It seems like the spawns are a bit of a brick wall. Everything I've looked up thus far, it seems like this is normal. You start getting hit by goblins just left and right as time goes along, so, I'm not going to stress about it too much, I guess. See what's going on down here, make sure... Let's see, our sawmill is still kind of... Did they haul it, maybe? Maybe they made planks and it got hauled. I'm gonna have faith. They did. Okay, fantastic. So now, I think what I'm going to do is build a military training post. Because I'm feeling like maybe I should let my gnomes get trained a little better. That's looking a little cluttered. I don't really like what's going on here. I don't want to do it there either. I don't really want to take my guys off guard though either. I wish you could assign certain AIs, like, in real life, your guardsman is not going to run off from his guard post to go beat up a bear. Like, he's going to be like, hell no, that's a bear and I have a sword. I'm not going to do that. I wish you could assign similar AIs to your gnomes, and maybe I can. Maybe I'm just being completely ignorant here, but I would like them to fight anything that tries to come at us. Like, anything that has received an attack order, I want them to go and intercept. But, like, if it's a monitor lizard that's just hanging out here, I don't see why they need to run out and attack it instantly when it's not going to bother us if we don't bother it. That being said, we are getting some sausages made. I am a huge fan of the bratwurst, so I can understand the gnome's desire to create some of that. I think what I'm going to do down here is I'm actually going to start doing some unique kind of... I'm going to line this up. I'm going to do something decorative for now, because I am kind of bored with just sitting around watching things happen. So we're going to do this. Maybe? And I'm going to cancel the job here. Keep it even for now. And hopefully they'll hollow out these walls. I'm going to kind of make like a work area. I would like to dig this out one level lower and put some lava in so that it actually has like that Great Forge type feeling to it. We'll see what happens though. We're going to clear out a little more space for now. Hopefully maybe we'll hit some copper in the process. I don't know. And I'm sorely tempted right now to create a metalworking shop to... Let's see here. I got sidetracked. I know I said I was going to build a military thing, but I am tempted to build an armorer right now because I do have excess stuff laying around. So I think I'm going to do that. We'll get the armorer's post built. Once the armory is all built up and we get some plate mail going, I can actually bump all these guys up to plate mail, and then maybe having 3 guys in full plate mail with weapons, I can lower the gate, and we'll just see what happens. And there's a monitor lizard right there. From what I can tell, monitor lizards aren't overtly hostile. I haven't noticed monitor lizards like charging for my city yet. I have seen bears do it on occasion, so bears are a bit of a concern. Why is there a yak running around in my kitchen? Yes, remove this yak from my kitchen. Is that a male yak? Male yak? Yes, it's a male yak. So we're going to have another stock of leather and some other goods that we can get rid of. We are going to mark him for butchery. And there we are. So this yak should be shortly butchered. I apologize to any vegan fans I have out there, but yak's gotta go when a yak's gotta go. This is survival mode. We are doing pretty well on all of our stockpiles. I'm not displeased with where things are at. I only become displeased when I open up my wall and my gnomes proceed to do stupid stuff. That is when I begin to become deceived. I did figure out how to put all my gnomes into... How much meat did we get from that? So we just got a lot of stuff laying around right now. I would like to see some more crates and some more storage concerns, but until... Do I have to tell them to chop these down? Because I have that marched, or I have it marked, fell trees here, but I don't know when they're going to do it. That is one thing that I'm a little concerned about right now, is I don't know when they're going to chop down these trees. They are planting, which is fine. I am happy with the planting schedule here, and I am actually going to have this... Oh, never mind. I do want this to be a grove of trees here. And I would very much like to extend that out. And were these my apple trees here? These are my apple trees, so I'm going to extend the apple trees out a little further too. Because I feel like we should just have some apples. I am a fan of the apples, personally, so... And that's my other pasture. I can probably shrink the size of this pasture since I'm butchering everything that shows up in it. Bink is our heroic leader still. I don't know if he's still wounded. He is still wounded, so I do need to figure out a way to get him unwounded. So we are making planks here. I would like to make a couple 4-post beds. And once I make 4-post beds, I don't know if you have to take him off duty for him to heal, maybe? We'll find out, though. For now, I do need to... Maybe it's just because my hospital doesn't have beds in it. So I'll put beds in my hospital and we'll see what happens. It's a pretty sizable hospital. I would like to replace floors here. Let's see. I think that's under build. Or maybe terrain. And we're going to go with basalt blocks and just kind of replace floors as much as possible here. And this could very much backfire on us. I don't know how this is going to work. We'll see what happens. I heard that the developer put in the replace floor command to keep bad things from happening and having your gnomes do dumb stuff that got them killed. So we'll see if they do intelligent things or if they do stupid things. I don't know what a decorative floor is worth. 5. This is only going to be for our hospital for now. I don't want to overdo it on the decorative stuff because I don't want to be getting hit by a ridiculous amount of goblins with like claymores and like plate mail and shit. That's a situation that I would very much like to avoid. And it looks like the replace floor command is actually working a lot better than doing it manually, which is something that I'm happy about. We do have a lot of blocks just kind of sitting around. Huzzah! Our armorer is up, actually. It takes 10 bars of whatever to make most of this stuff. Or to make breastplates, okay. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and craft a breastplate, and everything else costs something? So I guess you can make tin gear too, that's cool. So we'll just make the breastplate. We'll hold off on any other fanciness for now. And I think it is time for us to start digging a little deeper. So I am gonna have us build some stairs down here. And there we are. That puts us another floor down. And I am gonna have them, no, not dig holes. I am gonna have them mine walls out now. And that goes out by 4, that goes out by 4. We're just gonna keep this kind of a little double wide here. And we'll just kind of see what we hit here for the most part. A merchant has arrived, so I am also gonna have a miner knock out this wall real fast. Which I may regret, who knows. But I do have people who are equipped with gear now, which is a little better. I probably should have equipped more leather gear for him. I think he just has a breastplate and a helmet on right now. So he's running around more or less pantsless and nude. But that's how Bink likes to roll. He's kind of a berserker like that. I'm like, Bink, put on some clothes, man. You need to fight in clothes. He's like, nah, man, I'm a badass. I don't care. And so he just runs around clothless. Oh, and there's a bear outside. Fuck my life. Maybe they'll chase the bear away. Did we chase the bear away? Come on, guys. Keep it real. I can't even see what you're doing right now. I don't know. Gang up on the bear. Get him! Get him! Don't do dumb stuff. Don't do dumb stuff. The bear's fallen over. Finish him! No! Bink is bleeding. No! No! Bink bled to death. Noble Bink. I knew this was a terrible idea. Every time I open up the wall, I regret it. Why are you guys having so much trouble killing a bear? It is so injured! Look how many status effects it has, and yet they can't finish the job. Oh, you guys. You kids. Please kill the bear. And then tell me you guys aren't injured. It was a noble battle with the bear. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know why I allowed that to happen. Who is bleeding? Who is bleeding blood right now? Oh, the merchant. The merchant is injured. Hopefully everybody returns to their posts here. I'm gonna take a look at the market stall and see what I can get my hands on. I'm gonna sell him a large portion of my cotton stocks. We're gonna sell him like 50 cotton here. So that puts us up to 100 value. I am gonna... Let's see here if I can find anything else. We have a lot of strawberries. I think I'm probably gonna get rid of 200 strawberries. There we go. Let's see. What else do we have here that we can get rid of? We have yak bones, which I've heard have no value. Yak skulls, we'll get rid of those. We have 61 cotton bolts, which are actually worth less than native cotton, so I guess we will stop making cotton bolts. That's a wee bit disappointing. We have some extra gear here. Gear is worth surprisingly little amounts, but whatever. We won't worry about it for now. Let's go through what he has. He has some alpacas, which is interesting. For now, though, we'll take his tin ore, and I suppose we'll take the alpacas. He's getting the lion's share of the deal there. And what I will do is, I don't know how many things can be held in one pasture. We'll make a little alpaca pasture. There. And we do have a lot of blood. They are harvesting wood now automatically, which I'm happy about. There's my alpacas. We lost another gnome. We lost Noble Bink. But the bear is also dead. I'm not sure. Oh dear. We may have a situation here. Who is this, and why are they dual-wielding? What a bamf. Wendell's just out here dual-wielding, just being a badass. Look at that, just fucking that goblin up. Just making him have a bad day. All my gnomes are jumping in, he's just getting gangbanged on. My gnomes are like west side, and they just are not accepting this. Because my gnomes, I don't know if you guys know this, but my gnomes are straight out of Meat Shark, like, straight out of Meat Shark. They are just little bamfs. And now I need to make sure that there's no one else outside the walls. Our population is suffering. We are just losing. If you take a look at the numbers here, we have lost like 40% of all gnomes that have ever existed in our kingdom. Forgive me if my math's off. Gnomes are bleeding profusely. Hopefully this merchant does not die in our kingdom. Oh, he died in our kingdom. That, that's unfortunate. It's too bad we can't just, like, loot his wares now that he bled out in our kingdom. But, we are gonna go ahead and seal ourselves back in here to prevent our gnomes from doing anything intensely stupid. And they're going back out again to do what God knows. They're picking up more saplings. I hate you, gnomes. Like I said, 30-second intervals of hate and love. I don't know why there's so many saplings outside the walls. Once again, my hubris in chopping down trees in the early game is really just screwing me here. So if you've learned one thing from watching me be terrible at this game, it's that you should not chop down too many trees in the early game. Why is this warrior running off into the hills? What is he doing? Oh, he's picking up oh, he's dual-wielding! What a bamf! What a bro! Oh, man. This dude is my hero. Oh, but is also seriously injured. Which is something that I don't know how to fix. I still have gnomes just going outside the walls. I feel as though I've wasted a great deal of time in this game. Some people were saying that you should have 10 military gnomes by the end of the first year, which I just don't see. Like, I didn't get enough. I don't think I got enough gnomes to do that. I mean, I guess you just make sure you don't have anyone else doing anything. Oh, they're gonna put those goblins in my butcher shop, aren't they? Guys. They are putting goblins in my butcher shop. Yep. They're putting gnomes in my butcher shop. I guess we'll just deal with that for now. Poor Bink. Poor noble Bink. Being carried away to the butcher shop. Maybe we'll turn him into gnome sausage. This will be like Soylent Gnome Green up in here. And I do want to replace this wall here. I would really like this wall to exist. Let's see. Build. Terrain. God. Stay open menu. There we go. The menu stayed open. And maybe? Yes! And everybody's walled in. And it is a glorious day for the Kingdom of Meat Shark. We have alpacas now. I guess alpacas make wool. They just drop their wool vicariously on the ground. I don't know if I've ever seen a llama wander around, just boom, drop all its wool on the ground. This one may be running a bit long. Take a look here. And yeah, I think this is where I'm going to cut off this episode. This has been Splattercat. If you're enjoying these videos, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't like them, then do none of those things. Maybe leave me an email telling me what you did not like, and perhaps I can tailor the show to be a little bit better. In any situation, this is Splattercat, and I will see you in the next episode.